Welcome back to Two Brothers Sports Podcast presented by RambleOnSports.com. It is Friday, February 9th. This is the weekend, the Super Bowl weekend. We're going to Vegas. Not the podcasters here. Every other podcaster and they mamas is going to Vegas, but we are holding it down in Richmond and DC. We got Sean and Max here for a Super Bowl extravaganza, the Super Bowl episode, whatever you want to use to do it. We've got the Chiefs, we've got the Niners, and we have more than enough bets to provide you all. So thanks everyone for listening. And without further ado, Sean, Max, welcome back. Who's ready for Super Bowl Sunday?
Yeah, I am honestly, and the social media has kind of been absolutely ripping this Super Bowl, but I think it's going to be a great one. I mean, the last time they played in 2020, um, fantastic game. So I think it's going to be an absolute fun time to watch. Commercials are always fun as always. So a lot of bets to do. I mean, for those who can do those offshore stuff, I'm sure they'll have some fun. But I'm ready.
Yep, I hear you, man. I kind of the with the long break between like conference championships and Super Bowl, I try not to that first week like get too into the hype, just knowing like there's still a whole another week to go. And I think I kind of did that, watch some other sports and other things here, but now kind of in these last few days, especially preparing for this now, I'm excited. I mean, it's I mean, we'll get into it, but I think it's a fun storyline of two very different teams that are meeting kind of even, like the 49ers who've been for the most part dominant all year long, but have showed some chinks in the armor, say these last few wins, but they did win. And then the Chiefs who maybe just a little bit more than a month ago lost at home to the Raiders, but turned it on since. And hey, nothing in the past matters at this point. Just one game for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, I think to Max's point, I don't if you're a football fan, you're not complaining about this Super Bowl matchup. If you're a fucking football fan, this is as good as it gets. You get Hall of Fame level quarterback trying to complete a dynasty run. You've got a Niners team who's been there, basically been at the very, edge every single year for the last probably 5 or 6 years. So they're knocking on the door trying to get that Super Bowl. I mean, you've got Andy Reid, you've got Shanahan, two offensive geniuses. On top of that, what holds those two teams this year is their defenses. So completely agree. We've got two very different teams, but at the same time, they complement each other very well for a good football game. So yeah, we've got the game in Vegas, Raider Stadium. A little slap in the face to the Raiders, knowing that the Chiefs kind of painted over the locker room, basically took over their rival's stadium in hopes for another Super Bowl win. You've obviously got the whole Taylor Swift drama and show there, but you know, got ourselves a really good matchup, and so I think we're in good shape there. Just some fun stats for you. I'm just going to run through a bunch. Mentioned earlier, 2020, the Niners lost to the Chiefs 31-20. And for just anyone who forgot about the game or doesn't really remember, Chiefs were down 20-10 and rattled off 21 straight points in the fourth quarter to come back and win. So a little bit of revenge on the Niners side. Of course, Mr. Mahomes just doing his thing. This is the Chiefs' fourth Super Bowl in 5 years. I was trying to make sure that I did that math right. That's
Pretty impressive.
insane. Mahomes is the first quarterback to start four different Super Bowls before the age of 30. This is Andy Reid's fifth Super Bowl appearance. This is Shanahan's third appearance, but we know how the 28-3 Atlanta Patriots game went, and we also know how San Francisco lost to the Chiefs a few years ago. So Shanahan, king of maybe meltdowns. And then, fun fact, San Francisco, five different starting quarterbacks in their respective Super Bowls. You've got Steve Young, Montana, Kaepernick, Jimmy G, and Brock Purdy. So, you look at the Chiefs, I'm pretty sure it's just Mahomes and Len Dawson. So, a little bit of difference there. But just wanted to throw out some fun facts before we really get into everything. What I guess just for starters, taking a step back, not getting into the bets and stuff yet. what are you guys most looking forward to this game? What are the kind of things you're keying on, matchups, whatever?
Sean, you got anything
Um,
first?
like a specific match, like I I don't think it's going to be a shootout, and because I just said that, I'm sure that it will be. So I think like what I'm curious is like the kind of just I think like who's better on third downs, like is probably going to win this game. I think both defenses are going to show up pretty well for this game here. A lot of time to dissect and kind of scout the other teams here. And I think, you know, whoever kind of can just keep the chains moving, even if it's just getting 3 instead of 7, gives themselves the best chance to win. So I think kind of just who can keep drives alive the most.
Yeah, no, I like that because I mean both terrific defenses. Niners have a bunch of weapons on offense, but they still can just kind of chill and sit back and not go all out and just game manage and shit. So
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That means you are saying there might be a good amount of field goals, huh?
Yeah, I think there could be a good amount of field goals.
I like that. Yeah, I completely agree. I think the one thing that I'm most worried about, just talking like injuries and different things like that, it looks like Tooney, the I can't remember left or right guard. I want to say left guard for the Chiefs, definitely a guard and one of the better offensive linemen in the NFL right now, trending towards out. So
Okay.
interested to see how Casey's O line looks against San Fran. I don't know about y'all, but you know what I don't want is I don't want a repeat of what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defensive line did
Oh, that was
against the Chiefs in the following year that the Niners lost to KC, because all I remember is the Chiefs O line being just absolutely decimated by injuries and
mhm.
Tampa Bay taking full advantage. So maybe Nick Bosa gets a sack. I don't know. We're just going to sit out here and tease some props and some bets. But I
Well,
do. That is the matchup I'm looking forward to and interested to see how that works out.
yeah, is that rumor true about Chase Young? They're probably not going to play him, or is that just some stupid rumor?
I I'll do a quick
No
deep
one
dive.
saw that. If no one else saw that, then it's definitely just some stupid onion butt crack sports bullshit.
It very well
But
could
he
be.
has. I mean, honestly, like I've seen a couple plays where he could have easily gotten a tackle and just
Mhm.
fucking just
Yeah, there's
walked
been
John.
some bad tape on X on
Yeah,
Twitter from him.
definitely. So that's probably where that came from. But
Yeah,
uh,
I don't see anything like it looks like they're talking about his effort, but I don't see
yeah,
anything about him not playing.
okay.
Um, but yeah, I mean, yeah, KC O line versus San Francisco, and then I mean, you could argue vice versa with it's going to be a game that's won in the trenches. Not to just continue to harp on what Sean was saying earlier, but definitely a grown man's football game that we have coming up. And then of course you pull out this, the skill positions and all that good stuff. But yeah, definitely looking forward to that. And then just a Spagnola Shanahan matchup gonna be
Yeah,
great. So gonna be a
true.
chess match, as they say in the
Oh,
gridiron games. But
yeah. And Shanahan, who may or may have not been drunk at the Super Bowl press conference.
oh hell yeah. Dude, just getting loosey
That
goosey
was
this
another thing I saw. I think that was true because they showed like a video and he was kind of just like a little slurish and
are you about to
but
be our like deep fake master? Max is gonna be like our troll. He's gonna send us all these videos that are like AI.
well that one actually I think I saw some article. I'll fact check. I'll just keep fact checking
I mean, you're
myself.
in Vegas, so odds that you're having a little fun in between that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
I'm sure
Uh, yeah,
happens
type
more.
in Shanahan and the first thing is drunk. Um, yeah, controversy surrounds Niners coach being accused of being drunk.
Little liquid courage. Maybe
Media
he's just
day.
nervous. He's just nervous to talk to the press.
Yeah.
I don't know why this time more than others, but yeah. So a lot of good matchups. Oh, one other fact I did leave off. Kansas City is wearing red jerseys, and the Niners are wearing white. And the Super Bowl record for those who wear their white away jerseys are 16-3 in the last 19 Super Bowls. So that favors the Niners here. If we're just going to use one statistic to pull out, but yeah,
Well, thank you, Sam.
yeah, yep. Oh, another injury to the Chiefs. The defensive lineman, pass rusher, Omenihu, um, defensive end who's been. I know. I'm sorry.
Tore his ACL, right?
Yeah, tore his ACL. I think last game or the game before, so he's out. So those are kind of the two major injuries. None that I'm seeing that's major out for sure for the Niners. I think there's some guys banged up, but I think everyone's going to play. So yeah. I mean, shit. I'm just looking. Everything else I have is just props and plays galore. So I'm gonna try something a little bit like we do in the regular season. Do a little draft here. We'll do 5 rounds. We can probably have we could probably have a second 5 rounds on honorable mentions, but we'll just try and keep it short and sweet. Any other preview or anything anyone wanted to mention before we get into just straight picks for the people?
No. Do you got that on the spread already on the Google or no?
I don't. If you want to, let me see if I can just pull that up real quick.
No. I can try to do something. No.
So I was gonna say
So
who
last because my team did not make the playoffs. How about that?
you're
And then
going last. Okay. Well, I guess technically okay, so I'll go
Oh yeah,
first.
then I guess it would be Sean because made it but lost you guys. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
I was gonna try and see who had the best NFL season picks wise. That's what I was gonna go by. Roll.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I think that's fair.
I mean it's pretty much the same. Max, I only beat you by like 2 games.
I went so downhill.
Yeah, you were on fire the first like 12 weeks, and then the last couple kind of tailed off. So we'll go Sean, me, then Max. And then Max, I'm gonna try and just copy this tab over while Sean goes. And then if you want
Tim, what do we want to do? Of course, there could be some fun ones where it's way plus money, but what is the kind of juiciest minus in this round?
I'm good with like a 160. Because
okay. All right. Yeah.
I was gonna say 60 or 50.
yeah, I'm
Sure.
good with
It's only 10 or 20 points. That's really not that big of a difference from 40, what our usual standard is.
yeah. Oh, I'm good with that. Sorry, I'm just being a stupid asshole right now. All right, cool.
You won.
We'll just do play one. Yeah, so we'll do. Yeah, I'm good with. Are you guys? You said you're good with 160. I'm down to make it 140 like we had been, but there's just so many that are in that 150, 160 range. I don't want people to lose money because we're trying to be too,
Cute with it.
Yeah, too cute. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Alrighty, Sean, now that I've got that out, Max, if you can see that and update that as we go, that would be great. But Sean, kick us off. And this is just preface for the people. This is side, total, props, anything that you want. I mean, it's got to be on like DraftKings or FanDuel or something so that people can play
we're
it.
going like right now, not like what number we might have got it earlier at.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. So we'll just rock with that.
With the hell yeah, with the first pick, I'm gonna go to the guy we're all, not necessarily we, but America is going to be watching. Give me Travis Kelce over 70.5 yards. They've found something outside of just being able to show Taylor Swift on the camera. It seems like he's been getting involved. He was a monster against the Ravens last week. Got the whole extra week to kind of get the body back here. I think if they win this game, Travis Kelce definitely goes over 70.5 yards.
70.5.
70.5.
Yep.
Fucking short.
I love that. Fuck, that was my first pick.
I thought I'd do something else. I flicked you
Yeah.
off for no. If you, Sean, if you look back, I take back my flicking off.
Okay.
Back at this video and podcast. I didn't mean to flick you off.
It's okay. You're allowed to. Everybody gets one.
All right, I'm gonna do this one. I think that kind of just looking at, oh, damn, this is tough. Shoot, that just threw me for a loop. I was like, all right, I should at least have my first pick open. And then I
You
can
got
think
all
about
these
it.
ones to choose from.
I know, and I'm like sitting here looking at all this stuff. I'm gonna go with one that honestly, it's kind of more just like out of fear that you guys will probably take this. I would probably save this for later. However, I can't. Christian McCaffrey gonna be all over the field. I think with Omenihu out, I think with the way that Brock Purdy's gonna need to kind of settle into this game. I just don't think they're going to come out slinging the ball around. They're going to feed McCaffrey, maybe even a couple of reverses with like an Ayuk Debo kind of deal. I think it's going to be slow to start this game. And with that being said, I'm a little more on the McCaffrey side. I think he's going to get enough attention, but give me the over 129.5 rushing and receiving combined at minus 125. I think he'll probably get around 90 to 100 on the rushing side. I think he's going to get probably 20, 25 carries in between, probably closer to 20. But I think he's going to be able to break out for one or two good ones. And then, God forbid, he gets a screen pass that goes for 30 yards. Then I think I have no problem getting that one. So, as we did with pick number 1 and Kelsey and superstars, we're going to just go with superstar number 1 on San Fran and just take that to the bank. And has that changed? Sorry.
No, wait. I'm saying so you did the alt 125, right? Like the 125 plus?
No, I had the original line at 129.5.
Oh, 129. I thought you said 125 and a half. I was like, well, is he doing like the alt that means? Okay.
No, that's the line still.
What's your line? What do you have?
I had 129. I did that like a couple hours ago.
Yeah, you did today.
I thought you meant the odds. Yeah.
Oh, it's minus 125 for the odds. I threw out a lot of fives. I feel like I said a lot of numbers.
Yeah, I got confused, but
McCaffrey over 129.5 rushing receiving yards combined at minus 125.
No, I know. I for some reason draft.
No passing yards in there.
No, I know. Wouldn't that be something? They should do that. But yeah. Give me
a triple combo.
Give me McCaffrey for that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do it also out of fear. And this is why I flicked Sean off. Give me Kelsey anytime Tutty minus 110. I mean, he has been that dude for this postseason, so I cannot hate on it. Yeah, I was trying to do that, Sam.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, give me that all day. He's gonna score minus 110. Come on, do it for Tay Tay.
Do it for Tay Tay.
You stop talking about my girl.
The visuals if he scores.
All right. Stop it. We got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take my hand out. I'm putting my hand out. I'm taking my hand out. The Google Sheets.
I'm sorry.
All right. No, we're good. We're good. Thanks for running the point. All right. Pick number 2, Max.
Oh, the snaky. Give me Debo over 58.5 receiving yards at minus 125. I like that a lot.
Yep.
58.5. I mean, he was got 87 last game, I believe. So
It be kind of feast or famine just on if they want to use him or not. But
that's what scares me.
They see like him as an advantage. He easily will get that.
Yep.
Like if not, it's not necessarily because like him. It's because they're just trying to do other things, you know.
Yep.
True.
No, I like that. All right. Give me for pick number 2. Um, holy shit, there's so many that I like. I'm gonna do one that I think Sean used to be famous for back in the day. I don't know how much you did of these this season. I know you did a decent bit of these last season, but I love
I
me
don't.
some.
If I think I know what you're doing, it was definitely a big fan of mine or this bet last year, not so much this year.
Shoot. Well, I will hopefully let's see if we're on the same page. I'm gonna do team total bands. Big fan of the team total bands.
And it was
Uh,
with the Chiefs
it
too.
was with the Chiefs. So I think I'm gonna replicate the exact same bet that Sean did last year. I don't think it hit last year because they had like 33
Yeah, they
or
went
35.
there. You're going a little bit too hot.
Yep. And so I don't think that's going to happen this year. I think it's going to be lower scoring. I do think whoever wins this game will score 21 points. I think both are right in that range. Like I'm kind of in the boat of like a 24, 21, 21, 28, kind of just somewhere in that combination. And I like the Chiefs a lot. I think they're going to score some points. Give me Kansas City to score 21, between 21 and 30 points. And that's plus 125.
Yes, it is.
And I'd say if it was like a 21 to 26 or something, I'd get a lot more scared. I just don't know if I see anyone scoring over 30 points this game in general. So yeah, KC
I like
21 to
that.
30. Yeah. And it's plus money too. When I saw that, I was like, ooh, 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 ooh. Let's go. So I'll take it.
I will now be playing that myself.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Good call. Good call. All right. Max, I like the kind of Debo Samuel. So he's definitely going to be a part of the game plan there. Sam's already talked about Christian McCaffrey going off. So, there's only so many plays, there's only so many yards. That means, we got to take away from part of the pie of someone else. So I think, unfortunately, not necessarily because it's his fault, but there's a lot of other guys on the 49ers. So sometimes Ayuk is used, sometimes he isn't, but he's also going up against L'Jarius Sneed. We've all kind of heard these last 2 weeks, just a true shutdown corner of this league. And even the stats in the last few weeks have trended lower his way. So give me Brandon Ayuk under 4.5 catches. I think it's like minus 140, but slide that in.
I like that you did that versus his yardage under, because that dude could literally have 3 catches for 80 yards and you're still good.
Last week was like 3 for 68 or something.
Yep.
So exactly. And the yards have gone down a good bit. Like I think I took an alternate under 70 earlier this week for not anything too crazy. And I think the actual just even line now is all the way at like 59 or something.
Yep. Yeah, I think 60 and a half.
What were those odds? Let me write that down. Is it just
I don't know. Did we lose him?
Oh, sorry. My internet's being weird for some reason.
No, you're good. I was like, shit.
No, you're sorry. Did you get the Ayuk though?
Yes,
What were the odds for that?
I think it was minus 140.
Cool.
Yep. Okay.
Sweet. All right, back to back, sneaky.
I know I'm kind of doing odds for some and odds for not. That is my fault.
Oh, good. We can add it back later.
Yeah. There's you, Sean.
Oh, yep. Back on the other side.
I forgot
Sneak
about
noob. You ever done a fantasy draft before?
I know. Well, now I'm all gosh, I don't want my freaking internet to. Of course, it would choose now to not play a ball. All right. I'm gonna go sneakily kind of Patrick Mahomes rushed for a lot of first downs in that game last week. It's not necessarily what we think of. I mean, because Patrick Mahomes is so good, there's, you think of the pass scene, the nice throws, but he's kind of elusive. We talked about, the offensive line being banged up. I mean, he just compared to his last time he was in the Super Bowl, he has half the amount of weapons or like how skillful they are. So I do see him probably just breaking the pocket sooner than he would in this game a couple of years ago, especially when you have Bosa and the other guys kind of running there. Give me Mahomes over 4.5 rushing attempts
Okay.
here. Yeah, think I think some are some good runs and some are just get tripped up, but it counts as a rushing attempt in the book. So it's a little higher than I like, but he's got a few sixes in the last couple games. So
Yep. Definitely. I thought you were gonna say the yardage because I like the yardage too.
so the yardage scared me because I don't know
For
if like
the
big
Neil.
run's gonna be there, but what's it like 28? Is that the number?
I think I had 25 and a half
All
last
right,
time I
well,
checked.
hey, you could
25 and a half. Yep.
we could both get that.
Yep. Yep. We could. We could. And I think Mahomes will have to, 6 yard scamper for a first down. The dude's gonna do it. So I like that a lot. And you never know, maybe they do some design little read option shovel passes and he's got to keep them. Might be a negative yard, but that helps your favor there.
Oh yeah, 25. I don't know why I thought I saw 28 or something. I might do both.
Speaking of 25 and a half, I'm going to parlay that into my next prop. Speaking of Patrick Mahomes, my hunch is that Pacheco, and I don't know if I'm going to pick it later. Maybe one of y'all have something different. I am very on the fence about Pacheco props in general. I'm probably going to stay away. I'm with Tooney out and just the way that the Niners have been giving up points. I feel like most of it's been more on the pass game over the last couple games. And so I think that um, good opportunity, even just like you talk like Mahomes and the way they operate, a lot of like touch passes, little screen passes, short things, I mean, I think he had like what 11 receptions for Kelsey last week. I think it's going to be a lot of dump offs, stuff like that. And so Mahomes completions is at 25 and a half and it is plus 100. So give me the over. He's hit that in his last game. He didn't hit it in the Buffalo game. Definitely were more run heavy. So the way the Chiefs are, they kind of just cater to whatever's working, which I, got to respect that. But I don't know how much Pacheco is going to be running all over the Niners defense. And so I think it's going to be more passing, going to lead to more dump offs. I think Mahomes is in that 28 to 30 completion range. So plus money, fuck it. Let's do it.
What was that again?
Mahomes over 25 and a half completions.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yep.
But then we were just talking about 25 and a half rushing yards, which I do not like, honestly. I went back and looked. The attempts, Sean, last two games were 6. Love that. But his yards were 19 and 15. So
That's what got me nervous about that 25 number when I was kind of jotting these down earlier.
Well, did y'all see what happened to Mahomes' rushing prop in the Super Bowl in 2020?
What?
well, that's because he had that ankle injury.
No, he like kneeled it like 3 times in a row.
Oh, and it
And
went
he
back.
and
Yeah,
he went
that's what
under.
I got
He was
fucked over.
over and then he went under.
I was just thinking about like, damn, the 6 rushes but 19 yards, and I'm thinking there must have been a few times where, like, I think you start to now act like you're going to break the pocket and get sacked, it counts as negative rushing yards.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that happened to me with Justin Fields. I was gonna have a beautiful parlay. He took a knee. I forget who we beat, but the few games that we won, he took a knee, fucking pushed me back. I was 1 yard short. It was crazy. But
Overs.
play number 3 for good old Max.
We might have to go over 5 rounds. Sorry, just real quick. We might go over 5. We'll just see. But keep going, Max.
There's a decent chance. All right. Yeah, well, I go back to back, so it doesn't matter. I am going to go Brock Purdy over 1.5 passing tutties. I think they look good. He's gonna either dish it to CMC on a screen. He's gonna fucking rip Debo. He's gonna get Kittle. He's got too much to handle. Ayuk just for one catch down in the red zone. He won't get more than one catch, two catches, four catches. But I think he's gonna be a little crisp coming this Sunday. All that talk with Mr. Irrelevant and all that shit. So I think he might get three if I'm gonna be real. But I like it a lot. So
You like that? Yep.
minus 120. And then I'm gonna go right back to the Niners. This is a little different one. Still kind of not the odds I was expecting, but race to 10 points. Give me San Fran 49ers at minus 130. I think they come out hot, which they kind of always do. And the Chiefs, for some reason, love playing from behind. So I think they still kind of come back. It might be 10-0, but at the fucking half, it might be 10-10. So, but I think Niners get there first, maybe two quick tutties, make it 14, whatever. I'm not going to keep trying to foreshadow or anything, but yeah, give me that all day.
Yeah, I like it. All right. I'm gonna go on to I'll start like in the circa mid early 2000s when you would pick the Pittsburgh Steelers defense in the 6th round of your fantasy draft because they were that fucking good. Let me get the defense and the special teams started here, and maybe I'm starting to run. It's not where you think it's going based on what we were talking about earlier. It's going to be on the guy who's going to be on film everywhere all the time, and he has been for a few years now. His name is Mr. Fred Warner, and he is going to have well over 8.5 tackles and assists combined. I think he's going to be well over that. I don't know exactly the breakdown of like solo versus assist. All I know is when he played Green Bay 3 weeks ago, that man had like 14 tackles. It seemed like Detroit, he was all over the place. So give me the linebacker, the guy who tackles most, and over 8.5 tackles and assists. Minus 110, by the way. So
No, that saves you because it is weird. Like you'll see the solo tackle, but then sometimes like that dude comes in last second. You're like, nope, wasn't solo.
yep.
Yeah, that's combined you got there, Sam.
Yeah, so if anyone likes it a lot, the just solo tackle was 5.5. I don't hate that, but I'm definitely give me just the tackle and assist 8.5. It's only 3 more. So
yeah,
I honestly think,
especially when he's gone probably over that so many times.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I can probably come up with the 9 times he did that in the Green Bay game off the top of my head, and there's probably 10 more after that. But that's not the point.
I got it right here. Last game he had 9 solo, 4 assists, so 13 total. Then 6 solos though against Green Bay.
Really? So I just know all 6 that he had. So did he? How many assists?
But only 7 against Green Bay total.
Interesting.
You just saw that he was a part of every play.
Yeah.
Seemed like it. Yeah. Seemed like it.
That's okay. I mean, those are his recent games. I mean, this man is an absolute beast. He's in my eyes, the best fucking linebacker in the league. So
I'd agree with that.
Probably most eyes as well, but
yeah.
Yeah. I love that a lot. He's gonna be everywhere. He's gonna be fucking everywhere.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be him versus Kelce, honestly.
Yeah, and if they're gonna throw a lot to Kelce, and Kelce catches the ball, who's got to tackle? Warner.
Right there. He's gonna be right up.
I almost picked Snead's tackle over too because of the same reason. Because I was like, he's just going to guard the best wide receiver on each
Right.
play between Debo and Ayuk, and then
It's always the
he's
dangerous pick of the cornerback. Like I will play the IDP fantasy sometimes, and it doesn't always pay off to pick like the best cornerback just because the ball's
yep.
never going that way. But Snead does seem to just get himself involved too. So
Mhm.
He is always there.
When it comes to the IDP stuff with the secondary, I always just go like safety. I'm like, all right, let me just get a
yeah, oh,
safety,
yeah.
throw him in. Yeah, pure corner now. Darrell
Give me
Revis, I'm sure
give me
was
the
a
Jesse
great.
Bates who gets all the tackles and a pick.
Exactly. Yeah, find a good player on a good safety on a shitty team, and you're good.
All right, is it back to me?
It is
Yes.
Mr. Snake.
All right. There's not a lot of representation of our teams in this game, but if we had to think of one player from any of our teams that could have himself a role, even if it's just a minor role, maybe like closing out a game here, who might that be?
I Mr. Marquez Valtes Scandling.
Give me
Scantling.
Marquez Valdez Scantling over 1.5 catches. It's
I know.
that's
I
just
know.
right. Like I just he's been in the doghouse. He drops so many balls, but there's so many players in that doghouse that Sam talked about. He sees the like probably not a lot too much of a like Pacheco run game, so it's a lot of dump offs and stuff from Mahomes here. Like even if it's two, like I see it one like screen and then maybe one kind of go ball or something. I mean, probably doesn't catch the go ball since he caught the one of the Ravens, so now he's done
He's
for in the
hot.
playoffs. But just two little catches. It's minus 115. Come on, MBS. Come
Yeah,
on.
I love that. I was eyeing his
Oh,
over 19 and a half. I think it's still not, it might have been 18, but it was like 18 or 19 and a half receiving yards. I was like, only takes the guy one catch, and God forbid if he gets a second one, he's definitely getting over that.
Well, Sam, I know you didn't mean to do this on purpose, but you just perfectly kind of presented my next pick. I'm looking for a little pop pass. I'm looking for a little something to kind of shake the 49ers off their rhythm here. We know they're going to be looking for Kelsey, but what if the Kelsey light ends up catching a pass here? If he catches a pass, it's probably going for at least 15. Give me Noah Gray over 12 and a half receiving yards. No way he gets like more than 2 catches at the most. He might have a goose egg. This is part of the betting game that we do here, but I kind of like them. They have this long time. They have some trick plays here. I kind of like Andy Reid, putting something together that sneaks Noah Gray out when no one's really going to pay attention because he's probably in there acting like he's going to block. And all I need is 13 yards or more. And that's minus 120.
love it.
I do love that. I'm gonna zig where you're zagging, or I'm gonna zag where you zig, however you want to put it. I'm also gonna go to a similar member of the Travis Kelsey Light team, and his name is Mr.
There's a
Justin
couple of them.
Watson. Yep, Mr. Justin Watson. I
Oh my
like
God. We
I
got to get the
like
Kelsey
this
look like.
over 1.5 receptions for Justin Watson. I think like it's kind of one of these things where it's like if Kelsey doesn't go for like 14 catches, he's got to throw it to other people. He's probably going to throw like 5 to 7 to Rice. And then after that, it's like, who the fuck's getting the ball?
Who too?
Couple to Noah Gray, couple to Justin Watson. Uh, like we're talking the yardage versus the reception kind of weighing out. I think when you go to Justin Watson, I haven't seen that guy have a long catch in any of these. I feel like he's mostly in that like goal line kind of short yardage dump off stuff. So yeah, give me Justin Watson over 1.5 receptions as well. The Chief reception lines are absurdly low aside from Rice and Kelsey. So there's these guys got it. They got to mix it up, and knowing Mahomes, he's going to mix it around. So yeah, give me Watson over 1.5 reps, and that's minus 105.
Minus 105. Okay.
Yep.
That's play number. Oh no, fucking way! I just did that.
And I think we go over 5 picks. I think we just go a couple more rounds and then we just gauge where we're at because I got to do more.
That's what I was about to ask because that would have decided what my last pick would be. But cool.
We can wait till the third part of the council is back, but
Is it minus 120?
mine for Watson
Mm-hmm.
minus 105. Yeah.
Great. All right. I'll grab this last pick real quick. Well, Sean, how are we feeling? How many more rounds can we go?
I mean, whatever. I'm out of like probably a lot of my good material, but if you guys want to go and you got another few picks you want to fire off, I can certainly get a few things together I like.
You just want to do 6? Well, I'll do my snake and then
We do 2 more if you want.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do my snake and you guys round it off.
Cool.
Cool. All right. Well, I mean, fucking hell, I already foreshadowed it. I might as well rip it into there. Give me Butker over 2.5 field goals. Sounds like a lot, but when you think about Chiefs ball and how this game's gonna go, it's minus 110.
For 2.5?
Yeah. But I thought about it and
Did that change recently?
fuck if I know. That was the first time I saw it, so it was earlier today.
I've over 1.5 at minus 120
For Butker.
for Butker for field goals made.
I'm on DraftKings. I don't know.
You keep going. Sorry, I'll confirm.
No, I mean I wasn't. That's all I had was I'm on DraftKings. What were you on?
No, I'm on DraftKings. That's what I wrote down.
Oh, I guess so. I guess it changed. I mean, I looked at it.
No, I got it, dude. I got field goals. I got field goals made over 1.5 is minus 120.
So mine changed, or so it changed recently.
So it came down.
Sorry. Because what? Oh, extra points made is what I was looking at.
Oh, is that what you said? Sorry, that's just me being.
No, that's what I was looking at.
But
I was like,
he wanted field goals though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, over 1.5 minus 120. You're still in good shape. That's not much of a difference.
No, it's not. But yeah, I was looking at extra points when I wrote it down. Damn, that's crazy. I was still like, I mean, fuck. I was still like, I don't care. That's fine
3
with me.
touchdowns. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I thought it was just still field goals. I was like, they'll probably get. I bet they get fucking just knowing that game. I was like, I bet he will get 13 points.
Yeah, it'll be like 23, and it'll be like 9. It'll be 3 field goals and 2 touchdowns. Be 23 to like.
I'm gonna be honest. I all of the 9 picks that I have written down, I put into a parlay, and I bet it, and so that changes a lot of things.
That's the one that screws you.
Oh my God.
It was 10 to win like 1,900. So
All right.
we'll see. I'll
Yeah.
keep you guys posted.
So which one are you going with then for your pick? Are you doing field goals or are you doing the extra point?
I'll do fucking field goals. No. I'm doing extra point. Fuck everyone. I'm doing extra point.
That was his original one.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
If I go back on it, dude, I'm a piece of shit. So give me
No,
that.
that's
Because if you then changed it, it's just gonna hit.
Yeah, I can't, fuck with it's already out in the universe. I can't fuck with it.
No, I dig it. I thought you were talking field goals, so I was trying to give you better value, but I mean, dude, 3 touchdowns, that's it. So I like that too.
Exactly.
Sweet. Was that your snake or you got one more?
No, yeah, one more, sorry.
No, you're good.
Tough one. I'm looking at here. I've been doubting them, and I don't know why. Give me the good old Chiefs. This is for Creighton. Creighton, if you listen, this is for you. Give me fucking Chiefs straight up. Don't give a shit about the spread. Give me Chiefs money line plus 100. Make sure that it's still plus 100. I believe it probably is. Fuck if my phone would work, but yeah, give me
Plus
Chiefs
100.
plus 100.
It's-
All day.
Well, damn, there goes one of my bets.
Hmm.
No, really?
That's okay.
I dig
Sorry.
it. I dig it.
Sorry. I can't keep doubting this fucking man. I
To
don't
be fair, I would just take a +2, but
You can still take plus 2.
no.
Yeah, there we go.
You
can take
could.
plus.
You could. You could. Yeah.
I know I could. I know I could.
All right. So we're
But
on.
I keep doubting this man, and I don't give a fuck if this is the game that he doesn't like. I wouldn't be surprised if he's like, no, Max keeps fucking me over, so I'm gonna lose this game, or he keeps doubting me, so I'm gonna lose it because he bet on me this one time. That's just the way it goes.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
It goes.
That's what I'm gonna round it off with. Creighton, that's for you. I am absolutely ripping that. Not the house, not the mortgage, but it's going to be a little hefty fine on there.
Oh man,
Deploying some funds on that.
this last pick is tough. I have like 100 in honorable mentions, so expect that to be long. But if I'm picking the next pick and I want to get a little something that I feel good about, here's one that I will say I feel good about to tease you, but I'm not picking. The Kansas City Chiefs to win by between 1 and 6 points is plus 285. I think I'm in love with it. Not
That
going to
seems
take it.
Such good odds.
Such good odds. So I will take it. I will not make it a part of my 6. But here's what I'll do. I'll give the most handsome man the best award he can get. He's probably going to be close to a Super Bowl MVP, but we know how that goes. Won't go to him. He's already been talked about a lot. He's not going to propose on the field after the Super Bowl, but I'll tell you what he will do. He will have the most receptions out of anyone on the football field. So he will be the Super Bowl leader in receptions. What does that yield? Plus 155. I'm a plus money fucking fiend right now. And Kelsey to get the most receptions in a dump off kind of game sounds too good to be true. If you don't take that with me, don't fucking call me after. Don't text me. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Kelsey's getting the most receptions. Lock it up. Go home. Take your plus 155. If that's the only bet I hit of the night, that's cool because I feel that good on it. So give me that. Mr. Beautiful Kelsey will have himself the most receptions.
Okay.
Perfect. Love it. Love it.
I love the leader props. It's sketchy at times, but this game it's going to be an ugly dump off. So let's do it.
The ugly dump off game. Oh, wow, a couple plus signs on this play 6. All I did was give like these juicy minus lay the odds through my play 1 through play 5. So I got to give something with some good odds here. Give me the Chiefs first drive touchdown at plus 215 here. I don't want to invest in the rearview mirror, but just last week they went down and scored on their first drive. Just last week, the Lions went down and scored on their first drive against San Francisco. Of course, this doesn't have to, got to be the case, but I don't know. I got a little feeling that the Chiefs are just going to take the ball. They've, schemed up or scripted, as, everyone in the TV world likes to say, the first however many plays. And I like them to go down and put that ball in the end zone right around 6:45 p.m. or whether they get the ball first or not. But Chiefs first drive touchdown plus 215. It probably should be higher from an odds perspective. Like it's not that great from just like a pick, but fuck it, let's get some more plus money in here.
I don't hate it.
I love it. Dude, they did.
Yeah, I don't hate it because the Niners can get the ball first, score, Chiefs score first, and then Niners get a field goal. And then boom, there's 10 points. Win. I love it.
Everyone
No,
can win.
that's good. Dude, they did. That was like against the Ravens. That was so shocking to me.
Yeah.
They fucking just
With ease.
drove it down their fucking throat.
For real. A lot of Kelsey too. A lot of dump offs.
It was, yeah.
A lot of dumb bobs. All right, sweet. Well, got 6 picks, so we've given you guys 18 different picks.
Six pack.
Yeah, we gave you
Yeah.
a fuckload of picks, and we're gonna keep giving you more on the honorable mention side, but those are our best 18 picks. Tell you what, we gotta at least hit like 9 of them. We'll probably hit more, but we gotta at least hit half those first.
I think we did pretty good. And
Yeah.
I think my
God
parlay.
finish out the year by going over 50%.
I'll post my parlay.
All right. Should we do
You
a
guys
little
want
a friendly wager? Everyone put up a bottle of wine, and the winner gets 2 bottles.
Sure.
All right.
Where just like most hit.
Yeah. Tiebreaker, each get 1.
Is it most hit or like the most units won?
Ooh, good point. I probably
I
give
know
it-
like I probably have more, minus odds
Right.
than you guys. But we might maybe not, but
we
No,
could do
we'll just
we could
do
do
most hit.
okay.
We'll just do our usual record.
Fair enough.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Unless there's like no one I think you
I
have
think
the
we
highest
each just
odds.
have 1 plus money. I think.
I think I have like 2 or 3.
Sam's got 2.
And then Sean has a 215, which is
That helps balance it out.
Max has plus 100. Yeah, I'm cool with just normal picks. Everything else is pretty even.
Yeah, that's it. So
Yeah. Oh, I got 3 pluses, but they're all like short pluses, so that's fine. Sweet. All right. Well, virtual handshake on that. Any honorable mentions? Have you guys anything else you guys are taking a look at? Let's throw out the fun stuff, right? The long odds. You kind of know the drill.
I really only have
Yeah.
like one other one at this time, so I'll just get that out of the way here. I kind of like Kyle Juszczyk over 4.5 receiving yards. It's just a kind of matter of like, does he get a catch or not? Like last week, had a couple big catches, like for 30 yards. Pretty sure the game before that, just a blocker. The game before, got a catch, like we went over. Last few ones before that, just a blocker. So it'll just be like a fun, like watching the whole game and just like are they gonna dump it off to him? Oh, no. Oh, so yeah, I'm not like throwing that one in there. I didn't put like a ton on it, but it's my one little fun one.
I like that a lot. Yeah.
It's not.
It'll be fun. Yeah.
It just takes one little play.
Yeah. It's kind of like Emma. I think she sent that she couldn't make it, but there was the Travis Kelce one, and it was him to get 5 or more rushing yards, and it was solely because the last game against the Ravens he got 1 rush for 5 yards, and throughout the whole year he didn't have a single rushing yard. So I was like, well, that's kind of interesting. Like, what if they do kind of pull something out of the hat again and a little jet sweep to him and shit. But yeah, I don't know.
Max, what about you, dude?
I will have to go. Let me pull it up. One of the better bets that I've seen, and it is coming up soon. Where the fuck? All right, never mind. I can't find it. So it was it was funny. It was I don't remember the odds, but the game to end in a tie and then aliens to invade. And it was
What?
like 10,000. It was only like plus like 10,000. And we were like, well, the fact that that's up there and they 2 of them, it might end in a tie. Like it was just some weird conspiracy. I don't have like any. If
That
I'm
was
going
plus
to be
1,000, right?
I think it was like 10,000.
I meant for
you mean,
overtime,
like, are you
sorry.
talking about just for it to go to overtime?
Yeah, overtime. That's what I meant.
Game to end in a tie.
Well, the game
Oh,
can't
like
end in a tie.
after the Super
No,
Bowl. Oh, I have
it was
1,000
a
to
little
go to
joke.
OT.
It was just a little joke. But no, if I'm gonna be honest, the other one did have Fred Warner solo tackles 5.5, and then Purdy plus or 250 plus passing yards is minus 120. So those were kind of the other two I really had. The other ones were mentioned, like CMC. That's why I was like CMC. You said 125 plus for rushing receiving. I
Yeah.
have him down for that at minus 130.
For 125.5.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
125 plus. So he just
I
needs.
should have taken that. Got an extra 4 yards. Oh,
That's
well.
why because that, yeah.
No sweat. No sweat.
So yeah, nothing like crazy. I wish I could do the Gatorade and stuff
Yeah.
just for shiggles. But
Um, so out of like what I've picked already, I'm really torn on that Brock Purdy throwing yards. Just because
that's
I
why
feel,
also
huh?
no, that's why Alti, because I think he was like 260 or something,
Yeah.
or 58.5, you know.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
might
Because I could see him just like handing the ball off a bunch. And then like if they get up, then they're just gonna run with McCaffrey. If they get
correct.
down, then he could beat it. So that's why I was like shit.
Yeah,
Um
that's why also kind of why I didn't pick it, but it's still like a decent value.
yep. I'm gonna fire off some Taylor Swift theme ones. If you guys have other stuff, feel free to interrupt me because I'm gonna just kind of go. I have like a fuckload of shit still on my list. So the most basic Taylor Swift one, 15, is the name of the prop, right? Or whatever, the promo. It is Mahomes rushing yards 15 or more, and also 215 passing yards. So 215 passing, 15 rushing for Mr. Mahomes. That's minus 140. I think that's cash in the bank. I think he throws for like 250, at least 225, and rushes for probably between 15 and 25. Um,
Yeah.
so I like that. Sneaky one, which is just like random, but like why not? Friendship bracelet is the name of the prop. It is Kelsey or Kyle Juszczyk to get the first touchdown, plus 600. A little lower than I would have thought, but I thought that was worth bringing up. Um, Deja vu, the Chiefs to win by exactly 11 points. That's uh shit, I had it written down and I crossed it out. Um I don't know the odds, but definitely high. Um and then let's see. Oh, blank space, Kelsey to have an octopus plus 3,000. So I
Oh,
like that a lot. I mean, dude, he could easily get an octopus. And
Yeah.
so to
Are
counter
the
that,
Chiefs that go for two team? I don't like. I don't have that
kind
in
of
front of me.
not, but like I could see them just doing it this game.
Yeah.
Like, like Andy Reid's just like, yeah, fuck it. Um,
Yeah.
we're
Pull it
good
out of the
there.
stops.
I mean, so it's plus 3,000 for Kelsey to get the octopus. It's plus 1,400 for an octopus to even happen. So that's one. One that I think, Sean, you kind of hit on that I think is a good one. Time of first possession, under 3.5 minutes is minus 110, over minus 110. So I kind of like the over, but at the
I
same
don't
time, it
mind the
could,
over there too.
yeah, it could also, it's either going to be a long first possession or it's going to be a 3-and-out.
Yeah. You're
So,
right. At least if it's a three and out, like you're like, I didn't even come close, you know?
and I think both teams come out running pretty heavy. So I do like the over three. It's actually 315, not even 3.5.
Yeah, I mean, technically, like they could get out to like their own 40, have to punt, and that could still hit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because like they
Oh,
had to
for
run
sure. I
for
mean,
5 plays or whatever to get there.
Yep. And
You're
each
kind of
team-
hoping for like, like 4 yards, 7 yards, 1 yard, 4 yards.
Yep. And then like some time taken off, like one play
Yeah.
where they take
Yeah,
beat the clock.
yeah.
Yep. I like that. Um, Jesus Christ, I have so many. I did take Kansas City team total bands 21-30. I also like the Niners 21-30. That's plus 140. Um, and for them 11-20 if you think that KC is going to be able to hold them under 21 points plus 220. So I don't hate that. If you're on the KC side, you think it's going to be a little low scoring. I think that's worth it.
Yeah.
Chris Jones, sack minus 105, and it's only a half sack. And then the Nick Bosa over quarter and a quarter sack is plus 120. So okay. I definitely reversed that. Hold on. Jones is plus 120 for over a quarter sack, and Bosa is minus 105 for over a quarter sack. So he only needs a half sack to get over both of them.
Yeah. Not bad at all.
Bad at
No.
all.
Nope. And then to get into the kicker props, Butker over 1.5 field goals made, minus 120. Jake Moody also, you know what? If it's going to be a field goal kind of game, Jake Moody over 1.5 is plus 105.
I wonder what Jake Moody to miss a field goal is.
Yeah, I would like to see that. I would like to see that. Longest kick return by either team over under 27.5. Where do you guys lean on that? Because I mean that's end zone to the 27-yard or 28-yard. Got to be one, like the longest kick return is over or under 27.5 yards.
Probably under.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, what are you thinking?
I kind of like the over just because all it takes is like one dude to take it from the end zone to the 28-yard line.
I just wonder how many times though that's one of the things like
How many times will that happen?
Teams kicking in the end zone. Like, do they allow kickoff returns?
Yep. Yeah. No, you're right. No, I know.
But you're. I mean, like, no, I see what you're saying. Like,
You just
it's
need
not-
one.
I'm just looking at it from like I don't even know how many opportunities there might be to return a kick.
Yep. Yeah. They had like punt return over under like 13.5 yards or something like that. And I was like, I don't like that.
See,
I like under
for
that.
some reason, I like that better than kick return, just because kick returns are always fucking touchbacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
especially
there's gonna be pretty much no win factor. I don't.
Yeah, it's a dome, so these guys, good conditions, fast turf.
fair. And be able to just kick the fuck out of the ball too. Just kick it in the end zone.
And they're like, well, if I'm in the middle of the end zone, I might as well just kneel it. So
Sorry. Plus over is plus 115, not minus 115. So like a minus 130 for under or 125. Any other props? I got a couple more, but I can keep going unless you guys have any that I've just been talking over.
no, I'm pretty much out.
Okay. Let me just fire up a couple more. McCaffrey over 18.5 carries, minus 135. I think, as I've been saying, McCaffrey's going to get a lot of carries, a lot of touches. Mahomes to pass exactly yardage wise in between 226 and 250 is plus 425. I think that I looked at the Super Bowl. I think when the last couple of years, he really, other than last year, he really hasn't thrown more than 250 in a Super Bowl. It's kind of one of those, hey, this might just be an ugly game, and neither QB will throw 250. So I kind of like that. And then the other one I really, really like is Kansas City to come from behind and win at plus 210.
Yeah.
So there's that one.
Like
And
that.
then let's see. Oh, I mean, honestly, I like both QBs to throw a pick. You don't have to pick both of them. I don't think both will throw a pick, but Purdy minus 140 to throw a pick and Mahomes minus 120. I think that this is just defense. We're talking about defense and turnovers and stuff.
Hail
I don't
Mary.
Yeah, Hail Mary, first half Hail Mary, second half Hail Mary. I don't hate any of those.
This is the last game, so
Yep.
forcing it.
Yep.
Yeah, like
And then let's see. Very, very last one. I will say Kelsey or not Kelsey. Game-winning field goal as time expires. Doesn't matter to the team, but it's plus 8,000. And I could easily see this game getting to that point. So that's where I'm at. Max has picked the Chiefs money line. Sean, do you want to declare who you're picking? You kind of hinted at it, but you want to.
I'm not honestly this is not my I don't care too much about this bet. I mean, of course, I hope it hits, but I'll be more focused on the props. But I will take the Chiefs +2.
Yep, I like that. Definitely +2. Probably take money line. And then unless it goes haywire in the first quarter, I'll probably stay on Chiefs money line. I'm with you there. Anyone? Are we all leaning under too? Are we all leaning Chiefs and the under? Because someone should just bet the Niners and the over just to fuck us.
I'm leaning Chiefs and the under.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those things where I forget what game. Oh, we were all on the Ravens, and clearly that didn't work out well. So we'll see. But I'm with you. Officially on the Chiefs. I'm gonna not doubt Patrick Mahomes. I hit him on I bet Chiefs Super Bowl last year, so I'm happy about that. But throughout this playoffs, I have been doubting the Chiefs, and so gonna finally get back on that wagon.
Still kicking myself for taking the Eagles last year, so that's like 50% of the reason why I'm taking the Chiefs this year.
I'm just gonna fade Philly until proven otherwise. I mean, I ate the money in the Chiefs, or I mean in the Patriots Eagles Super Bowl, but I don't care. I made it back. We're good. We're good. Alrighty. Anything else from the fellas before we get on with the rest of our Thursday?
I think I'm ready to roll into the weekend.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy watching some Waste Management. Hopefully the weather isn't too much of an issue the rest of the time, and enjoy the Super Bowl.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Some good college hoops, nothing to really harp on for Saturday, but good way to kill some time before the Super Bowl. So, fellas, always a pleasure. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday to everyone who's listening. Let's have a good weekend. And most importantly, for Creighton, who's not here right now, go Chiefs.
Let's fucking go Chiefs, baby.
And fuck the Niners, dude. The Niners have beaten the Packers 5 times.
All right. Cut it.
Yeah. No, the Packers have been beaten by the Niners 5 times in the last 10 years in the playoffs. So fuck the fucking Niners. So
And well, the Bears haven't beat the Packers in the past 5 years. That's 2 games each year. So
yeah, but like 2 meaningful games.
Get out of here. Oh,
2 meaningful games. We played in the playoffs like twice, and that's it. That's the only ones that matter. Okay. All right.
Get out of here.
Okay. Well, fuck the fucking Niners. Go Chiefs. Let's get it. Love you guys. Peace out.
Thanks, guys.